The 4th of July weakens its spirit as the years go by. This holiday used to have a sense of values to value: independence, liberty, freedom. Those words were associated with this day. And when we have guys like Julian Assange, Edward Snowden, not welcome to the U.S. any longer for being whistleblowers, or even our current president hesitates to call out our enemies, radical Islam, to name them in the name them and point them out in the acts that they're performing. Evil, destructive acts they're performing. Evil, ignorant, selfish, destructive actions based off a Bronze Age book. You can hear all the fireworks in the background here. At least I can. I wonder how much the audio will pick them up. Just lately, recently, I've just been feeling somewhat limited because Facebook has banned my art page, my art page for sharing and posting a drawing of the Prophet Muhammad along with Jesus Christ killing Satan on top of some fallen angels. I need to think of a sketch to add to that piece because I think I'll make a video on it shortly, pretty soon. But let's be careful that we not let this holiday become into simply the day of the firecracker. Are we maintaining our levels of freedom, liberty, justice? We have a presidential candidate, the Democratic presidential. So far, it's a Democratic presidential nominee, Hillary Clinton. So far, she's currently being investigated by the FBI. Threatening being a threat to national security by placing classified and top secret emails on her server. I forget what the other charge is exactly. If it's a corruption through her Clinton Foundation, but I need to find the exact wording on that. There's a YouTube channel from H.A. Goodman. That guy, he's pretty up to date. He puts a lot of information out there on her. And myself, and I think it would be a blast to see just a leader that has the country as their primary focus while as president. We're almost at $21 trillion in debt. By the end of this year, $21 trillion, thanks to what Bush started with bailouts for the lazy auto industry and his banking buddies. Obama continued those misspending, corrupt spending. As far as I know, there's no real massive punishment for these car companies for not being innovative and running just bad companies that didn't create the next Tesla. Elon Musk, one of the founders of PayPal, helped to create an auto industry that truly has given American auto industry a revival. That the founding fathers of this country create, go to war, risk their lives so that we could just kick back, barbecue, and spend, put a more amount of debt onto our credit cards so we could burn it up in the form of fireworks. Is that it? I know it sounds like I'm the party pooper here, but me being just a former U.S. Marine, seeing that our credit card bill is $21 trillion. I think I'll chill out a little bit on the partying until man, even if we got it to 10 trillion, right? But man, we're far from it. Far from that. It's just a thought, just a rant. The first 4th of July that I had after I got out of the Marine Corps, I became sad because I teared up because as I saw those fireworks, me standing there in one piece, I thought about all my boys, and not just my boys, but every Marine in the past. Every American who's fought in battle, who's every family who's had someone that they loved or cared for serve overseas, and some of them lost limbs, some of them lost their lives. To me, to just be there enjoying the fireworks by the beach, I felt a bit selfish because I'm like, and there's bad ideas, bad ideologies. There's a lot of ignorance, lazy politicians in power that are corrupted politicians that just want to further destruction and cause more wars, more battles, more civil unrest. And I believe that the solution to a lot of these problems is capitalism. I know it's capitalism has given us oil and oil wars and shit like that. Well, it's all that partying that we do, all those vacations we do, all those drives to Vegas we keep on wanting more dresses, more shirts, more things, and we go fill up our SUVs with gas to go to the mall, to go see a movie instead of reading a book. And again, I know I sound like, what's the word someone used? I think they said Debbie Downer. But me, right now, I get a high from having coffee with a good friend, sketching with a friend. Massaging some big booty girl. It's it's not out there, creating a ruckus. We get so caught up in these music videos and keeping up with the whorish Kim Kardashian and her family, their worthless family. And we want to live a life like that, a life of consumption, a life of spending, just fuck reading a book, fuck curing cancer, fuck creating technology that'll make oil less critical to our economy. I think we should celebrate the 4th of July every day, actually, by living as a capitalist, living as an innovator, as a researcher, as a student. What else can we do for? It's JFK's words. Ask not what you do for your country. Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. So many tools, so much ability we have in the form of apps, internet access, websites, technology, stuff you could buy at an art store, stuff you could buy at Home Depot, YouTube channels that think about something that interests you. Let's say how to bake blueberry cookies. Pretty sure someone has made a video about that out there somewhere. Go, if that's your interest, go do it. Go learn about it. Let's celebrate our freedom. Freedom from being a sheep, from being shackled to consuming, to wasting time, to acting